Everyone, it's Mike Swigunski here. I'm the founder of Global Career and the best-selling author of Global Career, How to Work Anywhere and Travel Forever. Today I've got a really interesting video for you, and I'm going to discuss the 3 fastest ways to become a digital nomad. I'm going to talk about some of the pros and cons of each of these ways because the digital nomad lifestyle isn't for everyone, and I want to highlight some of the best ways to get started and see if it's a good fit for you. 2020 is going to be a very interesting year for digital nomads, so I'll touch on that briefly, but let's go ahead and dig into the 3 fastest ways to become a digital nomad. Now, 2020 is going to be a very interesting year for digital nomads, and I think this is still a great time to lay the foundation to becoming a digital nomad, taking the right steps to really make sure that when borders and travel gets back to normal, you'll have the foundation already in place to go ahead and start traveling to your digital nomad dream destination. Starting off at number 1 on our list is finding a remote job. This is by far the fastest and best way to become a digital nomad, and it's the way that I always recommend people get started. Now, there's a lot of pros and cons to remote jobs, and I'll go ahead and just walk you through some of the pros, and then I'll finish off with the cons. One of the best highlights or pros to finding a remote job is that you can find a job from day one. You'll have consistent income. Some of the other options we're going to talk about today are going to have a lot more inconsistency, but a remote job is going to be fairly steady, a little bit more secure than the other options. So that's the number 1 pro on the list. Number 2 is you're going to have benefits. You're going to have things like health insurance. You might have paid vacation. A lot of other remote companies are also bringing a lot of cool benefits like unlimited vacation. They get a home office stipend. They might allow you to work from anywhere. It really depends on the remote company. Now, the last thing on the list is there's going to be job openings at pretty much every level, and there's going to be something no matter what your background is. Now, the last thing on our list is there's going to be job openings at pretty much every level. If you're just getting started, maybe you just graduated from college and are looking for a remote job, there's still a lot of great opportunities out there for you. And on the other end, if you have a couple years or even 10 years of experience, there's still going to be a lot of remote opportunities for you. So no matter what you're looking for, I guarantee there's something you can utilize your previous experience and help you land a remote job. Now, switching to the other end of the spectrum, remote jobs still require 40, 50, 60 hours of work a week. Again, you're going to have to put the work in. They do offer a lot more flexibility. Now, meaning those hours might be at the times of days that you get to choose. So you might be able to work mornings, take a few hours off, go to the gym. But again, you're still going to have to get a lot of work done. You'll still have to put in the work. But again, it's a lot nicer being able to work from the comfort of your home and also being able to have a flexible schedule. The next thing on the list is a lot of times it can be difficult to find these really good remote jobs. I talk to a lot of people that just don't know where to look because a lot of the traditional routes and services focus more on office jobs, and they kind of have remote jobs trickled in with the others. So that can be hard, but there is a lot of easy solutions, and there is a lot of great places to look for remote jobs. And then the last thing on the list is you're not your own boss. At the end of the day, you're working for somebody else, and you're going to be building their own wealth. But again, it can be a very good win-win situation for people looking to become a digital nomad, get started with a lifestyle, and maybe work on your own side hustle at the same time. So remote jobs is by far the best way to get started as a digital nomad in 2020, and I guarantee this will continue being the best way to get started in the future. Now, let's move on to number 2. I really appreciate you staying this far. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button and also consider liking this video